Good. Okay, so let's get started with the first common topic. Um, Technology. Of course, we discussed it, but I want to be sure that you can make and answer part three questions very well. So, the first question for you, do you think face-to-face communication is more effective than communication via technology?
Well, I believe that first hand meeting plays a plays a more crucial role than the online meeting than the interaction meeting. Uh, because there are some justification behind that, like like the direct meeting helps helps a people's relationship, the direct meeting straighten the everybody people's relationship. Yeah, and I think this is the best way for people to have a better understanding to each other. And 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 if we don't have like if we replace the online meeting of with with the direct meeting, yeah, it will cause some problems. um well, about the factory, I don't know how to answer the question. Yeah.
Okay, well, good one. So let's talk about your answer for some words I'm afraid that need to be discussed. Okay. First of all, you changed online to interaction, so I didn't catch why, but let's see. Um, I believe the beginning was good. Okay, you said I believe that first-hand meeting. Okay, so why you didn't use face to face?
Because I think I need to paraphrase the
Of course,
question.
but let me say something, okay? Not every word should be paraphrased, okay? Because sometimes the word that you use, because actually you are talking about building stronger, so this one is better. Of course, sometimes you can use some words, but it's better to, why not? It's good. Okay, so face-to-face meeting play helps people relationship.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Plays a
written.
crucial role. Yeah, yeah, I remember. Sorry. Okay, let me check. Yes, plays crucial role. Okay, so it was good. So we can say face-to-face meeting are far more important. So I want to make it a final band for band nine. So it's okay. Are far more important than online meetings because there are several reasons for this. Primarily, face-to-face interactions, just I don't want to repeat, interaction is good, but you actually misused it. Okay? Foster stronger relationships. Foster means build. Yeah, you can use this word if you want to improve your answer. And face-to-face interaction, as I told you. And of course, by allowing people to communicate more effectively through body language and tone. Through body language and tone. So by allowing, you can add a reason. By allowing people, okay, and then of course you can say, uh, communicate more effectively. So through their body language, through their tone, the voice, okay? And this leads to better understanding and trust between. So this leads to better understanding and trust between individuals. So people, individuals. And now if we it's better, so you didn't use but it's better to use another tense. This is actually not a real. So if we were to replace face-to-face meeting entirely with online ones, it could result in maybe misunderstanding, weaken personal connection. So what you said, it can cause some problems. You said if we replace the online meeting with direct meeting, something like this, I think you need to change it, okay? It will cause some problems. This is what you said, okay? And now I want to change it. So first, it's better to say if we were to replace, okay? Were to replace, for example, face-to-face meeting entirely, completely, entirely is actually a good adverb that you can use. With online ones, it could result like misunderstanding, and of course, weaken personal connection. It could weaken, make weaker personal connections. Okay. Well, and now let's see. Okay, so this is another, we can say, uh, another version. There are some words and phrases that you need to know. So, tone, like the way something is said, you talk, you actually express your emotion. And of course, we can make relationship weaker, but we can also use weaken as a verb. Why not? Okay. And now, why I didn't use, now I want to talk about your phrase, why I didn't use firsthand. And I said face to face is better. Okay. For example, firsthand means directly experience. Okay. Something that you gain personally. For example, we have first-hand experience, we have first-hand information, okay? So we use it to describe knowledge. We use it to describe experience, okay? As I told you, some words are good, but not really appropriate for some context, okay? But we are talking about meetings now, okay? In this context, the context of meeting, we don't say in like firsthand. We say face to face. If you want to use another teacher, I don't want to repeat face to face. Why not in person? In person is good, okay? When you say firsthand, it sounds unnatural. We understand, but it sounds unnatural because we don't do this. This is not the way that native speakers actually describe something. So you can say in person if you don't want to say face to face. Okay? Well, and let's see the next one. Ah, so this one was not good. Why? I want to be here because I want to be a little bit stricter. So you are good, you know. Okay, but I wanted this time. I don't want to be kind about scores because this is, of course, we are just gonna have IELTS test. So why? About uh, lexical, this is a problem. We have two problems here for this answer. First, grammar. And the second, vocabulary. I want to say something. As I told you, you can't use informal wording, especially in part three. For general English is perfect. Why not? But for part three, IELTS speaking, you can't. So be careful when using informal words. So that's really important not to. Of course, it's understandable, perfect. When general speaking, I say, wow, great. You're doing very well. But this is IELTS. Sorry. This is IELTS. So we can't do anything about it. This is not my fault and your fault. But so we need to work on it. Okay, first try to use what native speakers use. And of course, just better structures. Why not just don't afraid of using more. It's okay, you can. Maybe you make mistake, no problem. The second question for you, let's see. Okay, another maybe question that I want to ask about. Let's talk about education now. What are the advantages and disadvantages of online learning?
Well, the technology-driven classes. Well, I believe that there are some like that. I believe that the technology-driven classes do wonders for the learners. That particularly particularly uh their students conveniently study by themselves at home. Yeah, and they can also have a good grasp of their lessons or are easily gear up for the next lecture uh by reading a scoop of book or file on the internet or on the uh or on the technology learning web in their school. However it caused like however it posed uh a negative im- it also poses a negative impact on their study. They they owing to only having the online learning in learning they have a less in-person interaction with their teacher or with
Oh, I can't hear you anymore. So with teachers, after that, I couldn't hear you. Say something? With their teachers, and that was the I couldn't hear anything.
can you hear me?
Yeah, it's okay now, but so yeah, okay now.
Okay, it has some problem with
Yeah,
my
yeah. Okay.
okay.
I liked your answer, by the way. It was good. Now
Oh, so I
you're,
continue
yeah,
my
of course, you can continue because that was okay. Let's keep going. Teachers.
however, it's always has there are always two sides of the cons. So like it means it also poses a negative impact on their studying, owing to only having the online learning. The student the student have less have less have a less uh in-person interaction with their teacher, and they are not at liberty to to strengthen the personal connection of with the mates. You're also having having like the better explanation. Like I don't know how to call what they call. Yeah. So in conclusion, so in conclusion, the online classes like always we can yeah in conclusion we can benefit from the online classes, but we also have the drawback from it. Yeah.
Yeah, great. Very good. And you could easily, so let me say something. First, I want to talk about the score. So I was thinking about your answer. The first answer was about, honestly, 4.5. This one, 7. That is so good, actually. So it's like jumping from 5 to 7. That's so good. This one was really good. Perfect. So you could use vocabulary in a good way. And I liked it. So now I can say that if I want to consider, so fluency was good, lexical resource here, vocabulary was just a little bit, like we can say occasionally, maybe informal vocabulary, but better than actually the first one. Now grammar range was better. Okay. And I can say, yes, 7. Wow. That was really good. Excellent. You see, you can easily jump from one band to another in 1 minute. Just 1 minute, and you can jump from one band to another band. Yeah, it was really good. Thank you. Let's talk about your answer. There are some maybe. Uh, you said technology-driven classes. I liked it. Just you said technology-driven classes are for those wonders. So I heard uh
Do wonders for
those
something.
wonders for learners. Yeah, yeah, are those? Let me check. Wonders for yeah. Okay, it was good, but if I were you, if I want to make it better. So I would say, I believe technology-driven classes offer significant advantages, okay, for learners. So offer significant advantages. Okay, and it was really good. They can study independently and conveniently at home by accessing actually resources such as ebooks and online documents. So that was really good. You can have access or you access. That was really good. So you said conveniently. Okay, I want to add independently. So both of them. Why not? Independently and conveniently. Okay, at home. Okay, by accessing, I don't know, different resources like ebooks and online documents. And of course, they can have good grasp. I like this, good grasp. It was good phrase. So you can say this flexibility allows them to grasp lessons better. So of course you can say have a good grasp. We want to make it a little. So this flexibility allows them to grasp lessons better. To have a good grasp of lesson. That was really good. And of course, to prepare for upcoming lectures at their own pace, speed. So that is really good. So for example, you can study own, at your own pace, speed. That is really good. Okay. As you said, however, this method has some drawbacks, disadvantages or drawbacks. So it poses a negative impact, you said? It's
Yes.
okay, understudy. Now, let's make it a little just we want to talk about drawbacks. So let's say, okay, however, this method has some drawbacks. For example, just relying on they have less in person. You said they have less in person interaction with their teachers. So that's really good. And let's see how to make it. Of course, you can use this. It was good, but let me maybe a little bit change it to another one. So, for example, dependent on relying on uh, online
Over
learning.
relying.
Yes,
Yeah.
rely. on online learning. So why not? You can say. Or if I want to make it really good, okay, better, I say relying. Okay, now I can add solely, only means only on online learning. Relying solely on online learning limits students actually opportunities for face-to-face interaction with teachers. So limits students opportunities for face-to-face interaction with teachers. This is your answer, a little bit more advanced, okay? And of course, which is really important, which is crucial for effective communication and motivation, which is crucial for effective communication and motivation. Let's add this. And I definitely agree with you. That was really good one. Okay. And uh the second part, okay, two sides of coin. I like it. The way that you use it. You said, yeah, I'm right. You said there are always two sides of coins, right? You said the
Yeah,
second one. Yeah, it was good. Really good.
thank you.
It was good. Yeah, of course. There are always two sides of two side to the coin. When it comes to online, just use it of the coin. I remember to the coins. So there are always two sides to the coin. To the coin, just the only thing, because I'm not sure, maybe I'm wrong, but I heard of, you said, but I'm not sure. When it comes to online learning, of course, while it offers convenience, it can also have negative effect on student studies. And again, yes, you talked about interaction that we discussed it, and it was really good. And not only with teachers, but also with their peers, classmates, with their peers, like other classmates, okay? Or other students, I mean. And maybe explanations can be unclear. Yeah. And in conclusion, that was the although online classes are have many benefits, they also come with certain drawbacks. They also come with certain drawbacks. Your answer was really good. Excellent. If you add just, one more, just a little bit, and you can easily get 9. But yours was really good. Okay, the next one. Let's talk about environment, another common topic. What can individuals do to help protect the environment? So to help protect the environment, what can individuals do?
Um, well, there are various measures to cope with. I believe that there are various uh measures to cope with the the environmental issues. Well, issues. Um, in particular, people can raise their awareness of protecting of people can also raise their awareness of um of diversing the diversing in in uh the right way and the right way and yeah and right way and using the reuse or recycle or eco-friendly products. Yeah, and the the government should spur some enterprises to manufacture some like some electronic vehicles to reduce the emissions and to reduce the emissions or reduce the risk of increasing the risk for the ozone layer. Yeah, the ozone layer. Yeah. And the management, and I think the management should board should implement some bans to bar many individual who who in intend have the to have the like who intend to fire the forest, and it causes to the environment degradations. And yeah, so there's some like, and I think, and this if we and in conclusion, there are some there are a diversity of methods to cope with these problems. And I hope the citizen adhere the to the environment regulations to have the better atmosphere, and we can solve the global issues. Yeah.
Issues. Very good. Okay. That was really good. Of course, your answer was, a complete answer before a conclusion. That was okay. But you wanted to make it better, and that was totally good. It was good. Yeah. Now you're staying on 7. Good. Okay, very good. Raise awareness. And let's talk about your answer, some phrases that were like, there are various measures to cope with environmental issues. That is really good. So, for example, raise their awareness. That was really good. So, let's talk about it. Yes, there are various measures to cope with. Let's change it to address. This is part 3, so why not? Let's change it to address environmental issues. And for example, people can increase awareness about the importance of using recycled and eco-friendly products. Recycled and eco-friendly products. So why not? It's really important. And right away, in the right way. So, as I told you, because we don't want to have in the right way, because we don't want to have maybe like some informal phrases, so it's better to be. So the importance of using recycled and eco-friendly product is really better, maybe. Let's change it, okay? And of course, government should encourage companies to manufacture electric vehicles. You said electronic or electric? I'm not sure.
Electronic.
Vehicles. So electric vehicles to reduce emissions. That is really good. So electric vehicles to reduce emissions and help to protect ozone layer. That was really good. Yes. And furthermore, you can say strict bans should be imposed. Strict bans should be imposed. Now we can have passive, okay, to prevent individuals from, for example, setting forest fires, which cause significant environmental damage. Okay, so as I remember, you said to have to fire, like because many individuals who have to, who intend, let me see, who intend to, yes, intend to have to fire. So it was a little bit unclear. I couldn't catch that part. So I think you mean you want to say that actually they set fires. Yeah, they set forest fires, which causes significant environmental damage. So, set forest fires, which cause damage. Yeah, of course. So strict bans should be imposed. Impose ban means officially forbid something, legally forbid something by law. So you can use it a lot, especially. And forest fire, like uncontrolled wildfire, uncontrolled fires in just the forest and caused by people sometimes. And this way, just this, I don't want to add anything else. Okay, we're running out of time. Let's log out and back, and then we will keep going with the next question, okay?
Okay.